Hey guys, ConnorCondria here. Before the direct comes out, I wanted to give some predictions and some of my wants for the direct. For both predictions and wants, I'm going to give what I expect out of them and a time frame or a release date for each. So without further ado, let's get into my predictions. First and foremost, Fire Emblem. Nintendo had a post on Twitter announcing the direct and saying that Fire Emblem will be a main thing. I expect a 5-minute demonstration of gameplay, and I expect them to announce that it'll be releasing in May. Second on my list is Mario Maker. I don't know if it's going to be a deluxe version, and I don't know if it's going to be a second or a sequel. I expect that game to be released in fall. Next, I expect them to talk about 2D Zelda. We all know how amazing Breath of the Wild was back in 2017. It's been 2 years now, so I expect them to announce another Zelda game. I don't think it's going to be on the scale of Breath of the Wild, but I definitely think it's going to be a 2D, and I imagine that it's going to come out sometime in the summer. The next big thing that I expect them to announce is the Metroid Prime trilogy. It's been a rumor that's been going on for quite a while now, and I really think it's true. I really think it's coming, and I expect it to be one of their big games for the end of the year, so I'm expecting that in the fall. Next, Daemon X Machina. This is a game that Nintendo has been promoting throughout their directs for since past E3, and I expect it to finally come out around E3 in June. I also expect them to give a little bit more time to Yoshi to demonstrate a little bit more that they might have not shown us yet. I also expect them to give us some dates for Final Fantasy games that they announced in September. I think one's going to be in March, and I think one's going to be in April. Next is the Spyro trilogy. When the game first came out on their website, there had apparently been a glitch where it also showed that it was coming to the Nintendo Switch. Now, I believe that's true, just like Crash Bandicoot, so I expect it to come either in the summer or fall of this year. Another thing they announced in the September Direct was Luigi's Mansion. I expect to get another gameplay of Luigi's Mansion, and I expect it to have a subtitle, whatever it may be. I think it has something to do with a hotel, so I expect the subtitle to have something about a hotel. And I believe the leak on the UK, I think it was Amazon's website, where it said it was coming out in July. I believe that is right, so I believe it'll be coming out in July. Finally, my last prediction is Animal Crossing. I expect them to have a good, maybe 2-minute presentation or trailer showing off gameplay, maybe some online features that you can do with friends, to where maybe you can go to each other's towns, and I expect that game to be released in September or October. My final prediction is that they're going to reveal Joker, they're going to give us some gameplay, and they're going to announce Joker to be in Smash between late February and early March. Now let's go on to my wants. A few series of games that I really enjoy but have not gotten a lot of is either Mario Strikers or Mario Baseball. Nintendo Switch would be perfect for any one of the Mario sports games besides tennis. I think they could do so much with a Strikers game or a Sluggers game. And if it is announced, which I really hope, I believe it would be a summer title. Two games that would be great on the Switch and could use a remaster or a remake or even just bumping it up to HD would be Mario Galaxies 1 and 2. Or, say they don't do that, it would be great to have another Mario game, since it has been 2 years, in Mario Galaxy 3 or Mario Odyssey 2, because I don't believe they're going to be doing Mario Odyssey DLC. So it would be amazing, but I highly doubt it for this year. My biggest want would be for them to show off the new Pokemon game. I know people are really excited for Gen 8, but I don't think the Pokemon Company will put it in a Nintendo Direct first. I believe the Pokemon Company will have their own presentation, and we know it's going to come in the fall, and my month would be November. Another want would be for them to either put in a Super Nintendo or a Nintendo 64 online functionality with some games like they did with the NES. People love NES games, but we want more than just NES games. We've had SNES games in the past, but it'd be a nice change to have those games, or even Nintendo 64, which would be amazing. I would love for them to put Nintendo 64 games and have them online on the Switch. That would be amazing. If they did any of them, I would guess later this month or March, but now that I'm thinking about it, it might even take till sometime around E3. My final want would be for them to show off a second DLC character for Super Smash Bros. And my character that I would want most would be Banjo and Kazooie. I expect the second character to be released in May or June, but my hope is that it is Banjo. So those are my predictions and wants. If you enjoyed hearing my predictions and wants, subscribe, leave a like, or even comment, because I'd love to go in the comments and hear your guys' predictions or wants. So until the Direct comes out, I'll see you next time.